So welcome to the latest episode of The Altar, where it's me, it's Yimra, it's Ben. We're here. We're at it. Have you guys noticed yet about me? Something new? Something different?
You're transitioning
Yes.
Hey,
to a
congrats.
new setup.
Oh,
Yeah, transition new setup. No, like I fucking for my Mother's Day gift to my wife was I was gonna stop vaping. So I gave it up to her. So yesterday was fun because I drank quite a bit and I was like, this is not the day to do this. But I did it. Dude, it was bad. It was bad yesterday. Well, it was good. Like it would hit me in moments, right? It was like little triggered moments. Like I'd be fucking doing, like I'd be out playing. Like I was actually drinking a couple beers, had no problem. But like some like getting out of the car, I was like, ooh man, I could really vape right now. But then my body knew, and the mental aspect of it was hitting me. So yeah, so that's what's going on over in this end. What did you guys
Excellent.
do for Mother Day? Did you call your mothers?
Of course.
mine lives in Jersey, so we just like went out and had some food with her. Then she visited some of her family she don't really see too often further out in the glorious, slightly better state than New Jersey, New York.
Yeah, you know what's
I,
funny?
I
I just realized that I did not call my mom and wish her a happy Mother's Day, but she doesn't care because I would have
Wow,
heard it.
so you were
I would have heard it.
you were
Jesus.
drinking all day and you didn't even call your own mom.
Yeah, just
I was
quitting
Based.
vaping kind of made you a cunt,
I
huh?
was with my new mommy.
Wow. Okay.
I was just so angry. I didn't want to fucking.
What else was part of this deal in exchange for not vaping? Like
Mommy dumb
Oh no,
pills.
nothing. No, just because because I was thinking about it for a while, and like I mean, it's been a while. First, she was like, "Oh, I would like it if you stop vaping." It was like before the kids, like, because the kids don't even know I vape, right? Like I don't do it around them. My wife doesn't see me vape. But she knows. Like I told her, like that I vape and shit. She was just like, I just want the kids ever to see it or catch you, and like I want them to, if they're gonna do it of their own accord type bullshit. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm like, it's about the time. I'm like, when I bet like there's never going to be like a good time to me mentally to make that jump. So I'm like, might as well just do it now. Little Mother's Day gift because I forgot the gift for my wife. That had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do. No, she actually did. She didn't want gifts anyway. She was like, at first she wanted flowers, and she's like, I want a little board stand, but we bought it all anyway prior to Mother's Day. She's like, I don't want anything. It's fine. I'm like, well, I'll get you a special gift. That's going on there. So yeah. So we're gonna talk about a little continuum from last week's episode with your whoever follows you, Yimra, that had reblogged that herd immunity post did not understand what I said because like she replied right after we got done last week, and she was like, "Yeah, you thought you did something there with that graph or whatnot." Where I was like, because she paired it with the measles, right? She did the measles comparison. So I'm like, well, I don't know what they did, which was me saying they did not do herd immunity, right? Anyone who was not self-diagnosed autistic would know that, like that person.
Also,
And
measles is a totally different disease. It is super
yeah,
measles. Like if you had,
yeah,
I
we
think,
talked about that last week.
yeah. Oh, I
If
don't need
you're,
to really bring it up again. Basically, you had
yeah.
12 people standing around, 11 people get infected by measles.
Mhm.
As far as most other diseases, not as most other diseases aren't as infectious as measles.
Yeah, but no, I was like, even if you're gonna play that herd immunity thing, that's not what they did. But they did do something that they figured out something to get the death rate down at least, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she went on about that she replied back with the whole like, actually even when it was low, it was still too high. So it's like to get herd immunity would take 20 to 45 years, not a couple weeks, like you said. I was like, um, I'm not talking about. I wasn't. They didn't get herd immunity. That's not what I'm talking about. Or whatever. She's like, you're moving the goalpost. I'm like, I'm not. I'm like, I'm talking about herd immunity. You try to bring it up about measles, and I say, I told you they did not reach herd immunity. They didn't even try to. And now here is where we get into it. What is herd immunity? I know what it is. Can you guys tell me? Yimra, I want you to go because you seem like the most clueless one here.
Every subject we bring up is just something I just tune out of because I am so tired of like seeing the same 12 posts for a month. Herd immunity is, as far as I'm aware, is basically the concept of if enough people have either gotten it, most other people will build an immunity because if those people have gotten it, their immune system has built something to defend against it, and then you spread that delicious content around. to the point where majority are either immune to it or just basically don't get affected by it, and the rest are basically going to be fine due to that logic. Yet again, I'm not a virologist, so
Yeah, that's pretty
all I
much
know is
it.
measles fucked up. And also shout out to all my followers who either disagree with me or disagree with my politics but still follow me. Honestly, you guys are real G's.
I
Even if
hope
there was
all your
some difference.
followers who disagree with me fucking die of measles. I'm just kidding.
I really hope not.
I hope they didn't get vaccinated. I hope they didn't get that MMR, and I hope they fucking die
They
from that.
they
You
definitely
know
got
they did.
vaccinated.
They're not people anymore. They got the
No.
vaccine. They're
So-
GMO people.
GMOs. So like the whole thing to me was like, if you want to get herd immunity through infection, because it's through infection or through vaccination or through a combination of both, and usually it's always a combination of both. That's how you get herd immunity, right? That's the tried and true. Now, what I'm saying is we could have had herd immunity through infection if you just let everybody out, right? And to purposely try to infect each other. Because what this person, your one follower, whoever hit her, whatever, this self-diagnosed autistic person was saying, was that you can't get herd immunity through infection. I'm like, yeah, you can't if you quarantine everybody, and even on a normal virus, if you tell them, like if you tell, like, oh, you feel sick, stay home. If you're isolating yourself on every fucking flu and shit, guess what? You'll never get herd immunity through infection.
You'll actually weaken your immune system if you're not exposing yourself to something.
Yeah. No, I was talking about if you got sick and you quarantined, like you isolated yourself from everybody else. Like if you got friends like that got good immune systems, like, hey man, come on over and catch this shit. Like real quick, have a little party, a little like yayo party.
It's kind of like what happened for me during New Year's, where me and a bunch of the boys and they gal friends, all hanging out. I must have like tried like one of my friends' jewels, a couple like shared some drinks, all that kind of stuff, and like I think just about almost I want to say half, but like 9 out of like 12 of them got it, and then I was just kind of there like I literally swapped spit with my boys and didn't get it.
Ooh, nice.
All of them
Nice.
pretty much got it.
Yo,
So
Fonzie in the house without shout out vegan anarchist.
I mean, and to be fair, most of them afterwards have been doing pretty good. Most of them go to the gym. One said his lungs are kind of fucked up from it, which not great, but he's also works out a lot. So I don't know what should be said about that. But the rest of them, even the ones who vape and smoke, fucking ganjaria, been doing pretty okay. That's been months and months and months after
because
now.
vape when you vape,
Vape actually
kills
just
the corona.
it just coats it
That's
in whatever's
why
going
I'm
to be
so
so
healthy.
in 20 years.
Humidity, it gets to it.
That's fine. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't the CDC like some way through 2020? Didn't they just like change the definition or delete part of the definition of herd immunity to specifically take out like people who get infected with antibodies can like be a part of herd immunity because that's how that works. And all of a sudden it was like, actually, you stupid science denier, vaccines only.
Yeah, I think there was a time they had it was through infection and vaccination, but I think they changed it to I think they did change the definition to something weird to where like it went from infection, like if you got infected or vaccinated, to vaccinated. But I don't know if they changed that back. Oh no, the CDC's glossary is back to through vaccination and or prior illness. So that's back to that's from the CDC. So that's back to
so the science is resettled once again. Excellent.
Yeah, because that's the thing. There's like no one. So the herd immunity everyone's used to is a combination of prior illness and vaccination that working in tandem, right? Because and this has been the time that we're literally trying to get herd immunity through vaccination. This is like the only time everyone's like, no, we're just gonna try to bunker down as best we can, quarantine for 14 days if you got the COVID, and wait for the vaccines. Like this, and that's why we've been locked down for over a year. And no one wants to do the most base and red pill way of getting herd immunity, which is purely through infection and going out and infecting your homeboys at a New Year's Eve party after you do coke off their asses. And they're
Listen, those guys, they don't do coke. They're very clean people, minus the weed, and they drink beer, seltzer.
Oh,
so.
weed, the devil's lettuce? Yeah, enjoy hell.
Exactly.
Sorry, Ben. Well, Ben, you're Jewish. You weren't going to hell.
I'm not going to hell anyway. Like, it doesn't count.
I would say don't really even have a concept of it in some
Yeah,
sects of Judaism anyway.
No, there's you're going to like purgatory first, and then you're going to heaven.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're going to the perfume section from SpongeBob.
Dude, that was oh my god,
That's-
that was the funniest thing. Is there was that when our Ruth Bader Ginsburg died, someone posted like, you know, that she's in hell, right? And someone was like, so like some boomer meme on Facebook, and I was like, I mean, to be fair, she is in hell. And then some Jewish girl commented on it, which like, Jewish people don't believe in hell. And I almost responded with, I'm like, that explains the IDF to me. That explains why they do all the terrible shit that they do, is because they don't believe in hell.
It's so pertinent today too, since Hamas launched rockets into Israel.
So okay, so the herd immunity stuff dealt with. Like the only way to sum it up, if you want herd immunity and you want it quick, go infect your homies, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're in the last half of the episode. I don't care about the 10 minutes of bullshit. We can work that out. I'll work that out tomorrow in post. You know what I mean?
For the other 4 people who still want to watch after all that.
Yeah. Well, luckily, that the people that would have had a problem with it, it's not going to matter. They're coming in at the good time. Coming at the meme database is getting open. Ben's got the shades on. We're ready to go. Ready to do this.
Yeah.
I'm in.
So yeah. So Yirma, give me the twink stuff.
Okay. Well,
sorry, alt.
So a couple of things. We're not sure on the situation for the Pride Parade in the city at the moment, which is a bit upsetting. But the Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville concert, which has an infamous tailgate, will be happening this year. A lot of twinks,
Excellent.
a lot of MILFs, a lot of GILFs.
Ooh,
DILFs and also male GILFs.
All right, listen, if de Blasio tries to like say no Pride Parade this year and you guys don't hold your own like illegal Pride Parade, gay marriage should be made illegal because y'all
illegal?
illegal.
Ben, are you saying that there should be laws?
No, I'm just saying that y'all just need to hold your own little pirate Pride Parade. Like, just do it.
I mean, there's nothing more rebellious. I mean, if you're a proper gay, you should be at least a little bit against authority. At least a little bit. I can't expect all of them to be, but come on.
Well, don't bottoms like authority, though, like to a degree.
Authority? I mean, I'll say that much.
Based. I'm just thinking now, I'm just lop those 2 videos together, all shit. And then cut Craig into it.
Through the worst connection, just right up to like, all right, so Margaritaville, huh?
Well, luckily Craig should still be recording. I'm pretty sure. And that didn't stop. Oh, Craig never joined. Failed.
No, it did join. It left a while ago, but I remember you told me not to bring it up.
Oh, cool.
It's all good.
Appreciate it. I think Craig failed around the whatever. It doesn't matter.
About 20 minutes in, like about 7 minutes ago, give or take.
This episode is tanked.
It wasn't going to be very good.
This is a complete mulligan.
We don't have any guests on.
Okay. We're just gonna bullshit. It's fine. It's good.
We've done that a few times. I don't know what the response is. No one really talks to me about these episodes. They just get mad about them, and then seem to give you guys shit. And if I just don't notice it because there's like a wall.
I actually don't get a whole lot of shit. Like I've gotten like a question or two when we've asked for questions, but I don't really get shit.
Matt
if there's anybody who is thinking about giving Matt or Yimmy shit, send it my way. Send it my way. Especially you, that motherfucker who uses the fucking proxy. Sending me anons behind a fucking proxy. That gay shit.
You guys like, just add an intermission in between the 2 streams. Yeah, the problem is neither of them were working, and I wasn't recording locally because I did the new Streamlabs OBS. So I've got nothing. I got no Craig. So that's
we'll do a custom intermission after where it's just me crying for 10 minutes eating spaghetti.
Yeah, no, it's totally boned. Yeah, I'll just do whatever I had in Craig for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, oh yeah, we lost a bunch of audio, so whatever. But now it's recording now, so I don't really care.
It's okay. People with like a
Oh, dude.
bazillion subscribers do it all the time. So it's
It's
So
the
I
secret audio of Matt secretly confessing to be a neo-Nazi. That's what it is.
yeah, secretly.
And you'll never hear it. You'll
I'm
never
out and
hear
proud,
it. You'll
baby.
never hear
Check
it.
out the swastika I just got. Just kidding.
Wow.
it's actually glow in the dark. Sorry,
It's actually glowing in
couldn't
the
see it
dark.
right there. My
Mhm.
bad.
It's 'cause he's a
Ironically, it's got to be dark for it to light up. It's my activation sequence. Oh my god.
Matt, what were you gonna say?
That was just funny enough that I almost laughed. I had to
Yeah,
snap.
almost laughed. Fuck you. I don't care about you. Anyway, I got called.
Oh, okay.
I got called a chud the other day. I felt very the Saturday
Mhm.
because I was playing Quiplash with one of my leftist leaning friends, anarcho leftists, if you want to call them that. I was playing Quiplash on our stream, and the question was like you do like a 3-parter, like, and you get the joke at the third line, like you wake up like in your Animal Crossing island. What do? I'm like, make coffee, sell turnips, sell blacks, or whatever. Like harvest turnips and then sell blacks. And then like I wasn't reading the chat because I was in the Discord with her and some other dude, and they're like, why did Moonlit say that? And I'm like, say what? Like the selling blacks thing? And it's before I even answered, some girl's like, because he's probably a chud. I was like, yo, listen, look at me. Like I'm a beautiful bearded person. I've got a beautiful wife. I got beautiful kids. So in your
Where
face,
is
but
my
they couldn't
beautiful
see me.
house? Where is my beautiful
That's
wife?
why he's like she couldn't see me anyway. She's like, he's probably a chud. And I was thinking, I'm like, dude, what's hilarious is everyone I've ever seen say the word chud
Would
has
qualify.
been exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
all
also-
the
it's such-
incel
it's-
types or whatever.
Like the
Exactly. It's
person I
also
imagine.
such like it's such a corporate insult. Like it's so fucking astroturfed.
Yeah, it's
Well, I mean, to be
like,
fair, most people using internet
yeah,
terms
cancel me.
in any
Cancel me right now.
context are pretty cringe. I will say that on purpose in this case.
True.
Especially in
True,
real
that is
life. I
very
started
true.
teaching all my friends what half those words mean, and then like they went to like Urban Dictionary, and it just was such a poor descriptor of like the terms like based and red pilled and trad. I was like, nah, trad's like a little bit more racist. Usually, it's not a good descriptor, bro.
Yeah.
And someone's gonna now complain like trad isn't about being racist. It's like, hey, you're probably right. I don't care, but also it's not
Progressive
my fault.
trads.
It's not my fault that half the people who call themselves trads are like the biggest fucking douchebags in the entire world. Yeah, I want to live like contemporary lifestyle. Okay, is it like farming and fucking off your gay little computer so you can't complain about blacks existing? You fucking weirdo. Nope. They got to still be on the computer. Sorry,
Of course.
if you love your boy Ted
So
Kaczynski, pull your
Fonzie
computer out.
is asking who uses the chud term.
Um,
Usually, it's a leftist insult to the right. It's
Lib
very
left, usually.
at least it sounds like it
No,
belongs
actually.
in the group of words
it.
that are those words.
The best understanding I have from it is that it's like how people would say like what a Chad move, like yeah, more like a chud move. The left can't fucking meme.
Exactly.
Only like 2 of them can meme, and only half the
None
time
of
are they
them can
funny.
meme. None of them can meme.
No, I was gonna be such a big dick.
Mm.
It's poggers. That's because it comes from Twitch. Totally poggers.
There was like a month, and actually, I think one of my boys, my Finnish king, is watching, and I just couldn't stop saying poggers. So my friends were saying it, and then I kept saying it while I was playing with him, and he basically wanted to kill me. And I don't blame him. The word's addictive. It's such a fun word to
Poggers.
say, just because it's like throwing a flashbang in a group of like children or something. Like it's just gonna cause a reaction, you know.
Just
Like throwing like a
flashbang
plate
your
of spaghetti
children.
against a wall.
Yimra, are you sure you're not a cop?
Yeah, like what? Are you giving the new head of the ATF or what? What's going on?
I'm too young. Listen, this
Trying to
isn't
watch Mr. Belvedere here.
it's not Jump Street. All
Yimra,
right,
do drugs in front of us right now.
don't have any drugs in front
You know
of
what's
me.
funny
you're a
is
cop,
he
'cause you're a
has
fucking
plenty of
cop.
times. He has plenty of times.
I'm
You just
pretty
wanna
sure
watch it.
I've at least posted like once or twice on Snap. Well, I didn't have been on Snapchat at that point. I don't post on my
Oh, no,
stories.
that's
I'm
true.
smart.
You are
I like
smart.
I like Streamlabs.
Because you're
like,
fed.
Congrats on your first stream. Like, yeah, I'm like, shit, thank you for your shitty fucking settings, bitch.
Fucking bitch. Fucking
So
bitch.
I'm like, yeah, it was the fucking encoder. The encoder it defaulted to, it didn't like. Like, why would you default to that then, huh? Maybe you should pick something, I don't know, a little more workable. Bitch.
Bitch.
Faggots.
What are you gonna do?
Hold my
Yeah,
boys
flashbang
close,
kids.
tell them how I feel. That's what I'm gonna do.
Word.
Yeah, fucking cops. Oh, so we went to this little carnival because like for like so Mother's Day, right? Like we went to breakfast. Well, got some brunch. I had a beer. Then
Or
we went
3.
home and I napped. No, I only had one at lunch. Dude, it was busy as hell. And there was like these fucking like college kids like sit at the table like, yeah, like Elon Musk is like the richest dude in the world right now. Like it's crazy. Like in Bezos, and they're talking about like, like in Bill Gates, like the daughter, like she's got a bunch of money. Like if you had that money, would you still be going to school right now? Yeah, I didn't think so. Like there was an exploring conversation. I'm like, why are you doing this like next
Oh,
to me?
it's the I'll tell you exactly that kind of conversation that is. That is watching the Joe Rogan show and building a personality around it person. That is exactly those kind of people. I know those people.
Those
They're
people
doing
the
their-
night after watching Saturday Night Live, because
No,
that's why
these
they were
people were
talking about Elon
critical.
Musk.
These are left leaning, like probably liberals or leftists, or like it's so messed up that like all these people have this money, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, please. So did that, and I almost went up to him like, why don't you talk about something more important, like how intellectual property is bullshit, bitch.
just throw a
Bitch.
fucking
But I
wrench
was there with
into
my
a
wife and
conversation.
kids.
Give them a
So-
question that they're not used to being asked.
Yeah. Do you prefer to suck dick from the back or from the front and then leave? Like, oh my god, no one's ever asked me that before.
That is a good. That is a good question. That is. I'm theoretically thinking about it on the receiving end, and I feel like I'd be in pain, like just kind of like torquing it down.
I fucking before we got on tonight, I told my wife, I was like, yeah, we're gonna talk about herd immunity, and I'm like, if Yimmer, like hopefully Yimmer's gonna be around instead of Top and Twinks around like the New York area, and she just went like she just her face. I wish I fucking recorded so I could snap it to you guys.
I'm getting my car fixed actually. Well, I should say
So you can go
fixed.
Top
It's
Twinks in the tri-state area.
Yeah,
You remember you have to bottom at least once for a control for this experiment. If you don't,
of course, but
the data is useless.
That being said, I'm getting the car sent to the mechanic basically like down the street from me tomorrow, and then I'm gonna do my little boy road trip, a little road trip, and then maybe I can finally meet your wife so she knows all the twink shenanigans me and you're gonna get up to.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, Matt, why are you topping this guy right now? I'm like, that's your question. Not, hey, could you fucking stop cheating on me? That's your question. Why are you topping this guy?
Hey, could I watch you just ravage this handsome man?
How funny would that be if it's just like post a video to Tumblr of me topping you, and they're like, oh my god, I thought you were married. Like, who recorded that? Guess.
Just like fucking whole
I sent the kids to my parents' house and made my wife watch.
Made her. She fucking got the camera. She bought one at Best Buy.
Yeah, she bought the fucking. She bought the gimbal mount especially for that occasion.
She has like a gyroscopic thing, so when she's watching, like it doesn't fuck up, but she's like getting all excited or whatever.
Yeah. No shaky hands.
So, continuing my Mother's Day stuff is so we came home napped, and then we went back out to Texas Roadhouse because rest in peace to the king that died of COVID apparently. Got me a big ass steak. And then but there was a carnival going on like outside. My wife's like, "Oh my god, I wish I knew this. We would have came back here sooner." I'm like, I would not be able to function because was how tired I was. But I slammed 22 ounces of summer ale. I'm like, let's go do it, right? So we got to the carnival. Went to the carnival.
Drinking results in good parenting.
Oh, for sure. Oh yeah, we got the kids like little toy games where you pay $5 and you're guaranteed toys anyway. But you paid like awesome. $5 for like 50 cents worth of toys.
That's fine.
Type beat. So no, but I'm like, we bought the tickets. My wife's like, "Oh, we're gonna have extra." I'm like, "Do you want to do something yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll do that fucking big drop thing where you strap in, they go all the way up, and then drop you down." And I'm like, normally I'm afraid of heights, but guess what? Daddy's feeling pretty good right now. So they strap me in. And I was talking like some dude and his wife or whatever next to me. He's like, "You a puker?" No, dude, I'm just afraid of heights, but it's cool because I had like 2 beers before I got on here, right? No big deal. And we start going up, and then like halfway up, I'm like, you know what? I underestimated how high this was. I'm up there gripping this motherfucker like Ooh, boy. Okay. I'm looking straight out into the horizon because I look down. I'm like, oh, my kids look like ants. Or, oh, shit. Okay. And it fucking, dude, it felt like fucking 10 minutes. It was like, in the video was like, my wife recorded, it was like a minute and a half. But like, dude, it felt like fucking eternity. I'm like, okay, this shit just
It
needs to
doesn't
happen.
seem so high when you're on the ground.
Yeah, it seems very high when you're up there. So it fucking dropped. I was like, whoo. Like, I'm gonna send you guys a video later because I was just like, oh shit. And I was talking to the guy next to me. I'm like, yeah, we did it, baby. We did it. I was like,
I'm gonna go to my
and
Just
car and
like
cry.
water welling up.
I was telling someone else about it, and they're oh, good thing you didn't freak out. I was like, that was me on like, good thing I wasn't sober. Because if I was sober, it'd be way worse.
If you were
Fuck.
sober, you would have never
Started
done it in the
crying.
first place.
Oh, hell no, fuck no.
You know,
I've been on like the little teacups again. That's it. Teacups all day.
Teacups.
You guys see my snap yesterday? What's up?
yeah, it looked fucking sick.
That was
That being
great.
said, though, I used to have a fear of heights. Then I went in a plane and jumped out of it with a parachute, and now I really don't care that much because when you're jumping out of the plane, the first like 20 seconds, your body's like, "Oh shit, we're falling. This isn't good." And then after another 20 seconds, you're like, "Okay, we should have hit something by now." And then you're kind of just like, "Oh, I can see New York City from here. Oh, I can see
I'm gonna
like
let
North
Ultimatum
Carolina."
know later at some other point. He's like, it's okay to cheat on your wife if you're doing it with Yimra. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go tell my wife that. I'm gonna see what she says. Hey, is it okay if I top this guy? It's a guy. Like the wig,
All
don't
right.
be thrown off. I'm gonna throw a wig on him, just make it a little whatever. But she'll be like, hell to the fuck no.
And
That's right.
then I'm gonna arrive to the house in the 300, and you're gonna hear the worst music you've ever heard. I'm gonna come out, tightest tank top I
Oh,
have.
you're
My
coming
nipples
out?
are
That's
exposed.
crazy.
Again, yeah, tightest
Right.
tank top. Like it's literally like squished to here. I'm gonna take nothing but anabolic steroids. So I'm gonna be really jacked the fuck up very quickly. I'm gonna look
With
really
tiny
veiny.
balls. Tiny
My
balls.
nuts literally receded, but makes my dick look big. So that's all that matters. I'm
Oh,
gonna come in
God.
and I'll be like,
All dick, no
"Ma'am,
balls.
I'm here for your husband." And she's like, oh, mama, you're here from my man. And I'll be like, yes, indeed. That's me. I'm here to take
Okay.
some good old magic right now. I'm going on a carpet ride like you wouldn't believe. And then she's gonna be like, oh, sweet Belvedere, I'll call my gentleman on over and I'll get you a nice refreshment. Would you like some hand squash lemonade? And I'll be like, yes, indeed, man. I'm very kind of you.
How much did you drink tonight?
Not enough, clearly.
Okay, so when you come over, I want at least that much. When you roll up that 300.
Wow. That was
Drunk
great.
driving in the 300. I haven't tried it yet, but I should, I guess, is what you're saying.
That's what those things are designed for, man.
There,
I'll
you know
have
what the
come
worst
help
part
me
is?
to
In
another
my
roof.
hunt for the next road palace, I was like, well, if I just get like a newer 300 with a panoramic sunroof, 'cause I'm a fucking idiot with like the 8 cylinder. My friend's like, why would you do that? You just have the same car with a fucking knob shifter. I'd be like, listen, it's a 300.
Just get a caddy, bro. What are you doing?
This feels like a
They are
terrible
such
gay
shit
80s
cars, bro. Those
porno.
things are like one of the least reliable fucking cars in existence. The sedans, at least. SUVs are fine, but I'll die before I get an SUV unless I have kids.
Oh, so I never saw your response, but did you see that ad for the used Mercedes I sent you?
Where
On
did you
Discord?
send it?
It was in the general Discord chat. It was like a fucking drop top Mercedes from '97. It was like it had low miles and it was in great shape. And it
Oh,
was
Based.
like white people white.
ooh. I'm more of a black car kind of guy, but I can make exception to white if it
How are
fucks.
you?
Dude, like you in like a Hawaiian shirt, you can make that shit work. Like
For me, I have to worry about reliability like a motherfucker because I want to. If I'm spending a certain amount of money on a car and I'm not leasing, I want it to not shit on me.
word.
I've been lucky with this 300.
Fair.
That's why I'm like, maybe an 8 cylinder new one. I'll have to get over the knob shifter, but it's still a 300 with a panoramic sunroof.
It's honestly the knob shifter is I miss having like a normal shifter for my
Yeah.
like my charger, but like it's either way, it's like unless you're driving a manual, it's just there.
Yeah, no, I've driven cars that are way too expensive and they have a knob shifter. And like I drove a Jaguar F Type. Not an F Type, it was some type of Jaguar that had the knob shifter. I don't think the F Type had that. I drove an F Type
Ooh,
at some point,
F-Type
but I don't know
beat.
if it had a knob shifter or not. But there was one that had a knob shifter, some type of Jaguar. And I drove and I was like, I fucking hate this But this car is very nice. For the 5 minutes it's going to work because Jaguar and Land Rover are also the biggest hunks of shit ever made. That being said, I mean, driving a Jaguar F-Type literally was like having sex in a car.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull up to Matt's house. Immediately talk to his wife. So that she is well prepared for the actions I'm about to make with
I
her
was
man.
thinking, so it's gonna be like Tenant, right? Like you're a co-op, like in the cum shot you get from me is gonna kill you, and you're like, well, this is the end of our relationship and the beginning of yours, right?
It's gonna
I'm
be like
what does that
Memento,
mean?
where like I'm gonna have like a bunch of tattoos where it's like, "Don't open your eyes," and I'll be like,
Dude,
"What does that mean?" And then
what
like
was
as you're
that?
about to bust, I'm like, "Oh shit."
What was that? Memento, like actually, Danny Glover, Donald Glover, or whatever. Who's the Childish Gambino? He was a part
That's
of a
Danny Glover.
yes, he
I
was a
think.
part of a sketch comedy group where they did the dick memento, where like he was sucking dick, and he like forgot, like, what's that? And like his buddy, he had the notes on his hand like, you have amnesia, like your buddy's been making you suck his dick because you don't remember what dicks look like or whatever. And he's like, what? And he's reading it, and it's like, and his buddy be like, it's a mouth based video game, and it's like, it's not a mouth based video game. And he's like, in like the end of the video, he's running out of the apartment. His buddy comes out, I was like, hey, do you want to play this new mouth-based video game? He's like, yeah, that sounds cool. And he turns around and walks back into the house. But anyways, you guys have seen Tenet, right? Because
I saw the
finally
first
watched it.
6 minutes yet again because my finish came. It was like, you got to watch this movie, and he sent me the first
Dude, it is
scene, and
like,
that's it.
I'm very big on time travel, right? And like the whole idea of that movie, like, just fucking boggled my mind because I don't believe that's how it would work. Because everything, but then again, do I understand how time travel works? Yes, I do,
I mean,
because I'm an adult.
yeah, time travel doesn't work. Basically, you can't go back in time at all. Basically,
Did I give you guys my time travel theory? Is that no, time travel does work. We will just never benefit from it.
as far
You've
as
talked about this before, yes?
oh yeah, you definitely have. But as far as I'm aware,
Yes.
how time travel, if it works at all, theoretically, because obviously we don't have the power, like energy wise, to do anything that could create such things. But basically, if you move too closer to the speed of light, time is slower for you because blah blah
Donald
blah,
Glover,
quantum
Childish
physics or
Gambino.
whatever fucking bullshit,
Oh, it is
fucking
Donald.
words to
Okay.
say science you don't understand because you need like 8 years of fucking schooling at least. But then you go
You know
here
what,
and then back.
Ultimatum? I think I
You went
did
time
watch.
travel.
I started to watch Dark on Netflix, but I didn't finish that.
You watch what?
Dark is pretty good. I will say Dark is pretty good.
My friends made me watch that show Invincible, that fucking superhero cartoon thing.
What'd you think of it?
Honestly, I thought I was gonna hate it, but they were like, "No, you were gonna like it, Yim." And I'm like, "Okay." I know J.K. Simmons is in it. That's kind of like all I really need to at least give it at least the opportunity. Then the first episode happened. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy this, I guess."
Yeah, I was
And
like,
then I
I was
actually
expecting
did.
that.
Because I was like, I'm tired of these cape shitter fucking things. Like, I watched The Boys, and I'm already kind of over The Boys after the second season. Like, I don't need to
I
watch third
could not
season.
even get into the second season. Like, I still haven't even really started it because I've just lost all taste for it.
Yeah, I
It's not
mean,
that great.
yeah, like the first season was like, wow, this is good, and now it's like the second season is like, all right, and I'm just so tired.
Just so tired.
Oh, do we just lose Limra? Hold on.
Did we? We could have been. Why not? Right?
That's a first.
Yeah, it was the first. It's because he's
Tired of
bottoming
superhero
this
shit. Now
podcast.
all
Wait,
my
He's
friends are
back.
like, oh, have you
Hold
watched
on.
the fucking Captain America show or
Okay.
two of the least
All right.
characters
Yimmer,
in the series?
can you hear us? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Sorry about that. You just you froze for a good
What?
15 seconds.
Yeah, I can hear you.
There we go. There we go.
But yeah, Invincible is pretty
My
good.
my
Matt,
my
if you get the
drunkenness
chance
is
to actually
shit the
watch
last
TV,
one.
you should check it out.
Yeah. Invincible. What's Invincible on?
Amazon Prime.
It is
Okay.
the only cape shitter thing I'll
I've got
recommend
Amazon
at this
Prime,
point.
so
Word.
Amazon Prime,
So,
or you
alright,
can
we do that.
pirate it. through
Yeah, I just gotta
several
see.
different places.
Can you download streamed videos or no? Maybe I can't. Well, yeah, yeah, I'll probably have to do something
You could
stupid.
probably do a screen record of some sort from your own
That's the
computer, take
thing. I
takes
want to
audio and
make
all that shit
that
from it, and just keep it.
like it's like I'm
Which is
making
technically
this
legal, which
everything
that
Fucking
doesn't
law.
happen most
so I can
people,
mess
but
with
that
it
is something
later.
you can do legally
Um,
if you're scared about the
so
law.
make it everyone needed a link to see this train wreck tonight. So put that to listed as well. I shouldn't have messed with anyone that's watching right now, at least. So we got about 10 minutes left before I have to go. I don't have to. I'll go upstairs and rub my wife's feet.
No, you don't have to. You're right. Stay here so we can
Yeah,
talk
you want to help
about
me do metal roofing? Or what's up?
me visiting your home.
In cummies. In cummy coin.
Do I get paid?
Because actually Frank texted me today.
Sold.
He's like, oh, this crypto like made me think of you. And it was Cum Rocket Crypto.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's probably not a worse text to get out
Yeah,
there.
it's
This
Cum
crypto
Rocket
made me think
Crypto
of you.
price. It's
I think I'd commit
name.
seppuku.
Oh, it's at 0.1339 cents a cummy coin. Yeah, he was like,
We're
as
gonna
soon as
start
my
a
buddy
new
sent it to me, you were the
cryptocurrency
first
called
person I thought
yin
of.
coin.
And then he did like a boomer LOL. I was like, I like feet. And I'm like, there's no results for foot coin.
No foot coin?
No foot coin, dude. No feet coin. I thought I looked up and there's foot coin, but not feet coin. But apparently there's neither on CoinMarketCap.
You should get started on that. Fucking Quentin Tarantino would invest heavily in that.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do a cold email to him. I'm gonna ask him about it. It's like, hey,
There you go.
Quentin,
Would
listen,
you invest?
Oh yeah, like you like feet.
You accidentally
like
help
feet.
him spark his last
the
movie.
movie I can make with him is like a heist movie of crypto feet, right? Like cryptocurrency feet and shit. We're get it all. But then like what it is he doesn't understand what it means. He's like, wait, so I don't actually get feet at the end of the movie, and then he kills me. But then we realize it's an alternate reality where I'm still alive and I'm watching it. I'm like, ha ha ha. Guess who's got all this feet coin? And then it ends, fades to black. That's it.
And this
Yeah.
and then
You all get
Brad
Oscars.
Pitt
That's
says the
Leonardo
N-word.
DiCaprio.
No, I think
what?
I think he said a single N-word in any of his movies. Has he?
Django.
Oh, no, he has.
Django and
12 Years a
movie.
Slave he was in, right? Wait,
who were we talking? Oh no, Brad Pitt wasn't.
he wasn't in
Did Brad Pitt?
Django Unchained. Brad Pitt.
I don't know. I didn't watch that movie. There was a black person. Was the lead.
Brad Pitt was in 12 Years a Slave, right?
DiCaprio was in 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah.
No. Michael Fassbender was in 12 Years a Slave.
Stop.
Okay, no.
Why are we
Leonardo
talking about 12 Years a
DiCaprio
Slave?
Leonardo
was
DiCaprio
Django
wasn't in-
Unchained. Because I'm baked and I got the movies mixed up. That was my bad. So, okay. No. All right.
Yeah.
Movies about slavery is the same.
Very different tone.
Is based. Question from Ultimatum is: have you guys ever heard of BitClout? Seems like a massive crypto based social media scam. It's really interesting. No, I've never heard of it. No, that's the
crypto based scam. Shocking.
Is a scam?
It's a social
What a
media
crazy
scam,
thought.
right?
A social media scam. Shocking.
Yes, shocking.
Oh, where they like hype it up?
But no, I haven't heard of it at least.
It's like
I don't know. I got a little bit in
No.
crypto of what I care about that I thought because I invested in Cardano, which is like the dude that was behind Ethereum, but he branched off or whatever, and he made this one thing. He's a libertarian, at least. I would hope he hates the state by now. It's been 6 months. It's been well over 6 months since I invested. So maybe we'll see how that goes. But I got invested in that. I've got about, what is the price right now? I think I'm up like $400 from a $34 investment. Granted, it's been a couple of years, but it's only going to go shoot up
In
from
Ethereum?
there. No, Cardano.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm up about 400 on that specifically. but I've got I'm up. If I can get this right, I'm up about $300 on Coinbase with whatever I had. Like I'm gonna diversify my bonds. You know, America's going to war. You know, that's what we got to do.
Really?
So I guess we'll wrap this up because I'm probably gonna bring my laptop to work tomorrow and chop this shit together. Like I don't even know what I'm gonna do. But hey, now I've got it worked out.
This
This
is a
episode's
terrible
fine.
episode.
We have 10 listeners, okay? Who cares?
Fuck yeah. What's up, 10 people?
This is the time to work it out, right? We work it out.
Show
now,
us your
figure it out.
genitalia. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
No, don't actually do that. No.
No,
please.
no. Some of you guys probably got sloppy dicks.
But if you got that, if you got them tight
Only
holes,
Matt's.
we want them
When
tight
his
holes.
wife allows it.
Tight booty hole.
Tight booty hole. Males only. We simply won't be simping for any gals
don't
here.
simp for women.
At least the podcast.
I'm a fresh.
I'll let Ben do that. In
so
dirty Salt Lake City.
Should we just start recording the podcast on the weekend and just start releasing on Tuesdays again?
That might work. We could do like Sunday nights or
like Sunday nights. Sunday's fine. Like 2 days before, because I just want it like in the event I have to chop the shit out of it. I have an extra day to do it, which is that's what I told my wife. She's like, "Why don't you record Tuesday night?" I'm like, "Because if anything goes wrong Tuesday night, I'm fucking boned." And guess what? Yes.
Today's Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's crazy how that works. Fonzie, get back in Cardano, bro. It's just going up. It's going to the moon, baby. But
yeah, guys, buy cryptocurrency. I have no knowledge, know-how, or care about it, but definitely put your money into that. I'm sure nothing will go wrong for you. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just telling you to make a bad decision.
Yeah.
Unless it's Dogecoin, because you're a fucking asshole.
You're a fucking asshole.
I'm gonna laugh now, and then someone's gonna be a fucking bazillionaire. In like
ultimatum. I'm probably gonna.
I'm gonna fucking blow my stack out.
I'm gonna do this Sunday nights. Live stream it, and then I'll have my backup video. And I'll release the episode, and then hopefully without the Discord thing, I gotta figure this out. But so that'll be it for tonight, I believe. So thank you guys for joining us on this magical adventure of technological failure on my part, because I didn't test this enough before I got on. I tested my own local recording, and that was good enough, but not good enough for YouTube. And now, let's pass it over to what's it like? Pepperidge Farm. Pepperidge Farm, take it away. That's good. All right. So you guys say whatever you want, and we're gonna cut it out of here.
Taxation is theft. That's all I got.
Based.
You ever drove a Lincoln? Feel the wind in your hair? That's it. Thank you.
Matthew McConaughey. All right.
Oh, you're trying to be Matthew McConaughey. I just thought about the ad. I was like,
all right.
Quietly into the mic.
Did you buy a Lincoln? No. Be a lot cooler if you did.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
That's it.
Perfect.
That's all they have to do for a commercial. All right.
Damn, if only they made their cars better
folks.
looking.
And that's it. Until next week.